Hello.
Yay!
Fair warning, anyone that spoils anything AOT related will be banned, no exceptions. Can I get a sound check? How do we sound,
Also,
everybody?
can I get a whoop whoop?
Can I get a whoop whoop? Can I get a sound check? And,
That sounds good to me, BB.
And, whoop whoop. We got some whoop whoops in chat.
Hell yeah.
Sorry it's so last minute. We just decided to go live. I thought the episode was going to be an hour, so we didn't want to say anything that we were going live, so I understand if we don't get a ton of people here. But,
yeah.
It was only 23 minutes, so we're live.
Yeah. So I have a lot of questions. I feel like maybe I just have like massive brain fog today.
Yeah.
But I feel like that episode was so in and out of like present day, also like long time ago.
Well,
and at some points I was like, damn, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Because you guys were like interacting with it. I was like,
the beginning was weird because it just, we've been on this course and we just got on a boat. So like when it starts on a boat in a flashback, you were like, what the fuck? Why are we dressed all nice? But yeah, and this is like directly post discussion. We haven't even talked about it on the video. Like we're straight up talking about it now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was that was an interesting like last episode because the flashback was nice. It was needed. I feel like I was really confused on Aaron. I was really confused on the Aaron being there in the first place situation. And I had always thought that he just traveled on his own. He took the fuck off, right? That was what we kind of thought. We were like, and then they came to save him.
Yeah.
But no.
What happened in between that time?
We came as a whole squad, dude. So, that was crazy. That was crazy to see that. And Aaron acting like semi-normal, I feel like.
For the last moments.
For the last moments, like, until that meeting, man. That meeting was honestly like a turning point for him, I feel like. Because they were legit going to try to talk peaceful. Like, they were going to legit try to get a peaceful talk arrangement going on there.
Yeah.
And the people were just like, nah, fuck them. The island sucks.
We're throwing them under the bus.
Yeah, the island is dog shit.
Your island, trash. Your people, trash.
Trash.
Me,
I'm
tight as fuck.
So, yeah, I don't know if that was the break of it. Also, the weird Mikasa interaction with him.
That's what confused me. That's what kind of threw me off. Because it was just so, like... I mean, I'm sure if I was maybe having, like, a better, like, not-so-brain-foggy day, I feel like I would have gotten it, but...
And one of my, I get what you're saying, and the thing I liked about this episode is actually how they did cut back and forth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the end, you had the Zeke conversation going on the same time as, like, other conversations, and I really like the way they, like, snip it.
Yeah.
Oh, Historia, that's who he was talking to, yeah.
I'm too slow today to be able to keep up with that. So.
Yeah, I thought it was... I love the way they stitched that together. I don't know how it was in the manga, if it was like this at all.
Yeah.
But I really like how that was just like one way, bam, bam, bam.
I feel like it's meant to be that way because, as we kind of see in the episode with Zeke, like... everything isn't necessarily in order the way, like, things are digested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you're seeing it almost the way Aaron is also seeing it.
Okay.
So, like, living as well as, like, being.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Confirmation in the chat was very similar in the manga. So that's pretty cool. And then the flashback and everything, is this... Because I know we were switching around... earlier in the season, things were being played out in different ways from the manga, like in different pacing, I guess. Was this like the same? Was this where everything was placed and everything, a flashback and everything?
Yes, because it's very much like things are getting down to like their most grave, and then they go, "Hey, remember?
Yeah, remember how
good times?
How good it was? That was so sad, man. It was so sad. The like celebration was.
Yeah.
It was so sweet to see. Yeah, Aaron probably smiled the only time and last time we're going to see him smile on the show. I don't think he's going to be smiling in that Titan form that we saw him at the end here.
He'll be smiling when his enemies are crushed.
Oh, man, but like, yeah, what was I saying with it? Oh, with the Mikasa Aaron thing, though. That was like a weird interaction for me, right? I feel like that was the most personal Eren wanted to get with Mikasa, and she kind of like shut that shit down. Like she didn't shut it down, but she was like awkward, and she was like, "We're family," even though she knows damn well she's in love with Eren.
Yeah, but it's just it's very much children forced to grow up. So these interactions that you have with like possible significant others, you're never gonna. Hey, do you like me? You're gonna go. Yes.
Yeah. No, and it is an awkward thing, and Aaron's never been one to really put his feelings out there either. So when
besides killing,
we do know he wants to do that. Yeah, hearing and seeing Sasha was very sad. I agree, dude. Sasha is it's always hard to see Sasha come back. I'm glad though. I mean, hey, we know now Sasha got to try ice cream at least, right? We could rest easy knowing she had a sweet, savory treat, at least. I don't know.
Still not enough.
Still not enough. I think if Eren would have ate the ice cream, he didn't.
Oh,
I think had he ate the ice cream,
world. Damn.
I mean,
I'm just saying. Since I had ice cream, I've been a happier person.
Same.
Think about that.
I mean, I could be fucking raging, man. Someone's like, "Hey, you look like you need some ice cream." I'd be like, "How'd you know?"
We during the pre-episode, which you guys haven't seen since the video hasn't gone up yet, you do mention seeing the Jean flashback.
Yeah.
But one thing that's glossed over, because it is very quick, we also see an Eren flashback.
In this episode or a previous?
Previous episode.
Oh.
2 or 3 episodes back, I want to say, we get a vision of the kid.
Oh.
And
that kind of sounds familiar,
literally,
honestly.
Like, because I think you may have caught it, because I think when it happened in the post discussion, you were like, "Who's this kid?"
Yeah, it sounds familiar that we...
I thought that was... What, like the baby?
No,
the kid with the hat?
one with the fez.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Eren we actually saw a flash of that. Damn. Yeah, there's so many, I mean, Attack on Titan is the king of just having these flash images just flash in front of you, and you know that they're important at some point. So yeah, that's why I was sad that we forgot to talk about the Jean one last week. We would have been able to call this shit this week, but it's okay. It happens, man. But yeah, the flashback overall, I liked it. It was like kind of a cool down from how intense it's been the last few episodes, like especially after the fight at the dock. It was nice. It was actually nice to see everybody just hang out one last time. But it's never going to be like that no more. This shit is done. Second half of the episode,
Can we talk about the flock thing? Eren and Flock having that conversation.
It's cool to see my boy Flock,
justified.
Because you kind of hear Flock, he's just like on his shit, and you don't ever think that Eren gave him the time of day though. Kind of like you kind of just like, dude, you're fucking.
No, he does say in one of the episodes, he's like, Eren told me the whole plan. I know everything.
Yeah, but you could just say that shit. Like I could just say that shit. I know. Like yeah, I mean, I don't. It doesn't mean people believe him. It's cool to see that he actually. He did, man. Our boy Eren trusted him with the world, dude. The fate of the world's in Flock's hands.
Trusted him to keep it secret from Yelena, too.
Yeah. Which was the big double cross. Well, we knew it, but yeah, for Yelena. So, I like Flock though, man. I love it. I love seeing the actual, just like the growth of him, right? The growth, dude. You
but
get
like
it.
Shadis though.
Yeah, Shadis died a G. Flock. He's at sea.
He's what?
He's at sea because he got shot into the sea, the ocean. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, hopefully he's okay. I don't know. We still don't know. I think he's on the boat still, but we just don't know though. No confirmation.
Maybe he's under the boat, getting chopped up by the propeller blades. Just his body's just.
We can only hope.
Yeah, exactly.
I
like how the anti-Flock is on this side of the table.
Yeah, nobody liked my Flock in the Sea joke. All right. Flock in the Sea. You remember that Under the Sea? That's what he's singing right now, man. We're Little Mermaid in this bitch today. Tomorrow we won't be. Flock's okay, though. I think he's going to survive. Also, though, the rumbling has mid-joke 6.5. 6.5 is pretty good, though.
Hey, that joke was immaculate.
6.5 is what I rank the first season of JoJo's. and that's okay.
Oh wow. Okay. We're gonna get into a whole different discussion here, huh?
I know. Okay, going on to the rumbling though, right? The second half,
Yes.
a brutal demonstration. I was kind of wondering if Armin could just walk across the ocean. You know, we could hop on Armin, but man, these fuckers swim, dude. What the fuck? I never thought. I don't know why. I never thought just like of a Titan swimming. That just seems like not real.
It was a pretty
It seems not real.
memeable moment when it happened in the manga.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, "Oh, these Titans be swimming!" Like,
Yeah, that shit is insane to me. And they swim fast. It's
Yeah.
not like they're not slow because of their size. They're fast. Those fools are trucking.
Yeah, I didn't even like when it showed the people getting all steamed up.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I
Yeah.
didn't even like. I thought it would be like maybe like mildly uncomfortable, with all the humidity. Just-
Mildly uncomfortable. No, that boy got burned. Yeah, the man getting roasted.
Disintegrated.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because have you ever been burned by steam?
Oh
It
yeah.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
Sucks so bad.
And I mean, that dude's face just dissolved.
Just
So I mean,
melted.
face melter.
yeah, think about what you felt times 10. Brutal, man. And just thinking like this is the start of it. I feel like we're not even seeing quite the climax of the rumbling right now. Like I'm sure this is not as bad as it gets.
You're like, what are they gonna do? Are they just gonna go like just stomp all over like everyone's houses and just call it
That's
good?
Literally.
That's what they
literally.
said. They wanted just to step all over these people.
Do a jig
Do a
on the fucking all
You
the
think
buildings.
you think like areas that they don't like they like stomp down and then they like
Just
squish it real quick.
it and turn
It
it.
really doesn't like this one.
Cartwheels.
I know.
If they could swim underwater, I'm sure they could do a cartwheel, dude.
I would like to
positive.
see that. I would love to see that.
How about Aaron's look? How are we feeling about that?
At what point?
The big reveal, I guess,
Oh.
of how humongous he looked.
Dude,
in front
as
of
soon
those
as I saw him, I
colossals.
was like, Kid Rock.
Kid- yeah, I mean, Aaron's been giving off a good Kid Rock vibe
Yeah.
since the start of season 4. I feel like I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but giving off American badass vibes for sure, dude.
Damn, whoa.
He had to go top tier
Yeah.
on us.
Yeah, but I thought he looked sick, man. That thing is huge.
Yeah.
Like, it's the size of probably, I don't know, 100 or 1,000 of those colossal titans near him. So
It almost looked like the sky at first when they showed like the big like shot and then they had to like kind of pan up.
Yeah.
Still so big that they had to like pan up. I was like, whoa.
yeah. His face is it looked kind of the same. We saw it before, right?
Yeah, we saw Flash when we get that initial start of the run.
Oh yeah, when he talks to everybody. Yeah, so that wasn't too surprising, but his body is fucking weird, man. It's gigantic.
Why
They're fucked.
doesn't he have like why is he just bones?
I think like the best, I guess, justification of it is like when they go into the Titan form, like everything gets exaggerated, but it's still proportionate to his body.
Mm.
But now it's literally like he's just stretched so thin. Because like look at Rod, like when Rod turned
Yeah.
into his, he was able to grow so
Yeah.
much bigger, but he couldn't support it
Oh,
because the
okay,
skeleton was so
yeah.
small.
So he just hasn't been able to like flesh it because
Yeah,
it is
exactly,
so
yeah.
gigantic.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that's man. I think that's I don't know how our crew is still gonna stop. There's just no way. Our crew is. We got nobody. I mean, we have like 6 people. We have 6 good people. Levi.
And don't
is-
forget the mechanics. Okay,
We have but we have the mechanics.
Count them out, man.
I wonder if he has legs. Oh, does he have legs?
Who, Aaron?
Yeah.
I was literally
I-
just thinking that.
Is he just
I think
sliding?
he's
kinda?
literally like centipedal. You know what I mean?
Oh no! But how does he swim if he's just bones?
Like it's all just like a snake.
Yeah, you're
It's-
like
he's
he's like
snake,
slithering across, but he's tall enough to be at
Yeah.
the bottom of it.
Like
which
he's
is-
just got humongous ribs.
I think that he sank to the bottom and
Mhm.
he just walked. Because there's
And then-
okay, so
and
like
then-
everything that swims
Yeah.
has like either
You're
there's-
saying because he would just sink, kind of.
what's that?
It's just
Okay.
the laptop's actually loading, but we're good.
The fins or like webbed feet or something, you
Yeah.
know? And he doesn't have either of those. And I get
So,
like
yeah,
it
yeah,
could
yeah.
be like a snake, but that doesn't make sense with his bones. Like, how is that, like, how does he propel himself?
I get what you mean. I do get the
And
confusion on
it
this.
doesn't
like,
matter, though.
I think,
It
like,
does- it probably
like he's
doesn't
so
matter.
big that he could probably touch the ground still.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Because I think even, like, his neck is still how his neck was when his body was separated from it. And I think that does have a lot to go into, like, his look as well. So where if it was still attached, maybe he would be more anthropomorphic. But since he wasn't, his
Can you
neck...
spell that?
No, I cannot.
He's about 200 to
Can't
400
spell it.
meters tall, which is 4 to 8 football fields in American. So, I mean...
In American.
In American.
We will use any type of measurement except for the metric
Yeah,
system.
it has to be, yes, exactly.
Football fields, I know how much that is.
Yeah, basically he wiggles back and forth. Yeah, kind of. There we go. Yeah. Any plans to bring back the tier list? Yeah, tier list is definitely happening. I don't know if it's going to happen on stream or if we're just going to record it, but I would like to stream it. I think it'd be even more fun in stream because people would be like real mad at
That in
us.
freedom units.
Yeah. So, but it's definitely coming back, and I wish we would have got the end of it here, though. I wish we would have, because I mean, then we're gonna have to do a third tier list when it's all over, you know?
I can confirm my saves for S tier are not going to change. I feel like even where we are right now in the show,
Yeah.
I very much think the tier list status wouldn't change that much.
From this to like the last 8 to 10 episodes that we get here.
Yeah, like
here on out.
from where we were going into or ending the first part
Yeah.
into now.
Yeah.
Like people who have stayed like pillars into there are pretty much still there. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah.
I feel like as a group, we would, even though I wouldn't like to say it, I would probably say like Armin probably goes down a little bit, like one.
Yeah. We'll definitely do it.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do it because some people have slipped for me. I think a lot, actually, and some people
Like
have raised
Flock,
a lot.
F tier, yeah. D,
See,
yeah,
and I get
yeah.
one save, so Flocky, you guys might not like our Flockster in S tier, but
As much
Crap.
as I mean, I don't want to like go too into it because we're probably gonna make a video on tier list, but like, it would be slight changes. I would also move Armin down, but I would also move Gabby up, which is kind of a big deal.
You know, that is
Yeah, no, Gabby's
since
going
since
up.
it is the last kind of like, this is more of a discussion / like end season.
yeah, this is like a talk. This is like our only a talk on
Yeah.
Titan of the
With
season.
that, the growth of Gabby.
yeah,
Great,
Let's talk about it.
loved her. I didn't hate her nearly as much in the first season. I mean, Ash got like you had a grown like your hatred was deeper than the anime. I feel like your hatred was like people complaining about you not liking her the first time we met her, which is very
yeah.
understandable. So it's like your
Yeah.
Gabby hatred was like for you to come around right now. It's even bigger than anybody else because
like the Attack on Titan community kind of
they came at you.
they came at me hard. Just me too. Just me.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a fucking horrible person. So I'm a fucking terrible person who justifies.
You want to see kids get their heads bashed
Yeah.
in with wine bottles?
I don't want to. I don't want to keep the trend going, but season 4, part 1.
Yeah.
We got a lot of group hate
Yes.
over Aaron, just tsunami bomb jumping the building.
Oh, when we
And
were
all-
stoked.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Think about all the people in those buildings.
And then part 2, we
think
get
about the people.
Gabby and the Gabby hate.
Yeah, the
with
Gabby
that.
train. Yeah.
So what will be season 3's part 3's new
Yeah,
thing?
one. I don't know, man.
Dude.
I like this though. Both Gabby and Ash had a character arc.
Hey man, my character's always been there. I'm not going around shooting people.
That's true.
And I'm a real life person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with feelings.
But regardless of the
Yeah.
community,
Regardless
well,
of
just
the
it was just a
community.
few. It was just like 10, 20 bad people.
I got
It
got
was a-
screenshots.
yeah,
we were
it
planning
was-
on doing
that's why I
a
said
video
10, 20.
for, like,
Yeah, the end of Attack on Titan.
yeah, we were gonna do this funny video at the end of Attack on Titan, which we thought was gonna be today. But then that was at the beginning of the season,
Yeah, we thought this was going to be the real end.
or at least the end of the first part, right? And we were gonna do something. So we were taking screenshots of all the really mean comments, and we're like, "Oh, we'll do something funny with these." But then it just won't end.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're just gonna have all these like fucking mean ass screenshots
Yeah.
in our phones and stuff.
Yeah. So it's coming,
Man.
but either way, yeah, Gabby was awesome, dude. I always thought Gabby had a chance. She killed my girl Sasha, which was obviously very disappointing. But,
Yeah.
dude, I mean, the way her character came around, the way it lined up perfectly, kind of mirroring Sasha in a way, and
Even with her adopted sister.
yeah, exactly. It was just it was beautiful,
Kaya,
man.
Yeah.
Kaya, yeah. Kaya coming around, and then Kaya just thinking, I don't know. It was great. It was great. I can't comment on it too much. It was just great. Joey, Genocide is sick. Fandom, I sleep. I know, and that's what Ash said.
Oh my god, dude, don't even get me started on this shit, dude. This dude could say the worst things to someone's face with a smile on his face, and they'll be like, "You're a fucking good guy."
Joey is-
And I say like, "Hi, I'm Ash," and they're like, "Fuck you!" Like I just have this like stamped across my face, like, "Please be your worst possible self to me."
We were joking about when we started the 4th season too, because going into it, a lot of people were like, "Mustache, manga reader, stop talking."
Yeah, you
He's
got a lot
the
of heat,
worst."
yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I haven't really heard it because I don't, as you see in most discussions, I really don't talk
Yeah.
now. Yep.
We don't joke.
Yeah.
You don't talk.
Yep.
Yeah, like, man, it's it's rough out here. King Flock, though, I see a good King Flock out there. Shout out Dominic. He knows. He knows. Joey and Ash may be real, but no way Mustache is. Damn, I don't believe it either.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Stache hate. The Stache hate.
I'm fake.
Yeah. The Stache hate, like, I do understand that. I don't know why I kind of get a pass. I'm very, like, passive with my takes most of the time, though, honestly. I'm pretty, like...
You straight up said Genocide is sick.
Okay.
Like, we got receipts right here, dude.
yes, I know I said that. But
I know,
it's like...
but if I said that, it would be a total different
No, it
story.
would,
You'd be
it would.
Like, oh
I
my
don't know.
god, I fucking knew it.
I don't know.
I knew it.
Okay.
And Stache gets it, too. Some people go in on Mr.
I think what it is that, like, I don't want to say this, because it's not a negative thing to say, but Joey is very much the voice of the people a lot of the times.
That's a really nice way of putting it.
And he very much is, even though Joey is reacting with us and stuff like that, Joey is very much a commentator of everything, and less of, like, a hard discussioner.
yeah. Totally.
Oh, man. Well, I will say that... Yeah,
Joey is the king.
I think that I do take a lot of I don't know. I could see both sides most of the time. I feel like that's where I'm at most of the time. I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand it on both sides, but I do think it is a little unfair that you guys get picked on more. But I don't know. And this season's been really slow though. This season has been like everybody's been pretty chill, and I think it's because the manga's over.
To be fair, too, I feel like with the hate and the just severity of, like, how the fandom was at the beginning and how even the fandom turned on itself, I think a lot of people were like, okay, if this is how it's going to be, like, I kind of don't want to be either part of it, or I see how ugly it can get, and I don't want to be slipping into that slope.
Yeah, and that makes sense. Because, this season's been a lot nicer. We've also, this season has solved a lot of the previous stuff. Because, we had the Gabby hate train in the previous... we opened up part 2 of this season with the fuck Gabby OP, you know?
Yeah.
And nobody said anything. Nobody was
Joey
mad.
really expected more out of that.
Nobody
and that was your
mad.
idea.
And that was my idea. I was the fuck Gabby person, and nobody was mad. And I was just like, okay, I guess it's calmed down a little bit. That's what did it for me. That I was like, okay, people are a little more chill here. Also, I guess I don't know. How you guys feeling overall about the second half? I guess more so Ash, because Mustache has definitely digested this now twice. But how you feeling about like? Is it as good as like previous Attack on Titan ones? I'll start it. Okay, I don't want you to be
I'm
into
gonna say
the.
something really fucking like. I got some hot takes, dude.
Oh.
I have one hot take.
Oh, what's the hot take?
It is not as good as the other seasons.
It's
I
not
just
as good
don't
as the
think
other
it's-
seasons. I feel like towards the end here we're going turbo speed though. We are.
Yeah.
Like I really
Yeah.
do feel the end approaching.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's suffering so much from how fast we're going, or I just want more. You know?
Yeah.
It's like because if you think about how intricate like season 3, for example, which is probably honestly I hate to say it, is probably the peak of Attack on Titan for me. I just don't think anything is gonna top the insanity of season 3, the twist of Marley, the like Erwin. The Beast Titan, everything was just, it was perfect. It was like, it's a 10 out of 10 season to me. It's perfect.
I think I'd have to say the same thing.
You know,
I
so
have to fully agree with
it
that.
peaked. But then now they're telling a new story, so it's like, season 4 is like, yeah, you get all these new characters,
Yeah.
and we're getting to the end. So it's like, it's not even like these characters get a lot of time like our main crew did, because we're going to the end already. Like, it's over.
Yeah.
There's not as many shockers as like before. There's not as, I mean, there still is, don't get me wrong. There definitely was 2 or 3 crazy twists in these last 28 episodes, but
Yeah.
I'm feeling you. Let's see. Is chat mad at us? Anybody?
Seems pretty agreeable.
Season 3, Part 2 is 10 out of 10. It is still peak. Part 2 has some good for me in terms of story. I agree.
Yeah,
Christy,
love the clown. Love the clown.
the clown from the finale is haunt my dreams. Christy disagrees. That's fine though.
Yeah.
We could all agree to disagree.
For me, I think
Season 4 is the best for me too. Okay.
going
Nice to know.
and we all know Mustache's view on Attack on Titan here.
Do we?
But
Do
I
the
think you need to clarify it because like I think that you give off like a more like
lax vibe than
yeah,
anything.
but like I think you actually have enjoyed the story.
Okay, so
You know?
I don't have him here today because I almost lost him last time we filmed. We all know my connection to the main boy Zeke. Zeke's moments have really been kind of the highlights for me.
Oh yeah.
And it's
No,
like,
no.
we get those last 3 episodes for season 3 has definitely been kind of like the light moments to where I'm like, I love shit like this. That twist at the end was to me peak of Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then we get to the first part of season 4 and we get that backstory for Zeke and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I'm living in this shit.
Yeah.
I'm living this shit right now,
Yeah.
And then we get this new part for Zeke and you're like, oh shit, homeboy's been double crossed.
Yeah.
And it's like that stuff that like anything pertaining to Zeke, I'm always gonna be like 100% in for, and like my highlights.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of some of that has also been shifted to another beautiful blonde boy, Armin.
Oh yeah.
So like when we get those kind of heavy Armin moments, and we all know his connection to the queen of the show, Annie. I just have a thing for blondes in Attack on Titan. That has been my connector.
Annie, yeah, very true.
But like, those moments have been, and I will say, last week when we got into it about the animation,
Mm-hmm.
I was even like, I had to do a quick take, because Ash was like, Annie doesn't look good in this new animation. I was like, what do you
I
mean?
love Annie. Yeah, they could do no wrong
And
to her.
and it's very much like the connections with Annie and like how she's dealing with her whole connection to her father and the possibility that he may be dead.
Yeah.
And then like getting the stuff with Zeke, like I said, and then Armin with this inner turmoil that we got kind of near the beginning of this season with him being like, are these thoughts my own?
Yeah.
Or are these somebody else's that I have no control over? Like, that stuff is what kind of gets me excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I agree. And going off that too, like season 3, part 2 is probably maybe my favorite, but I think honestly, part 2 of this might be next in line. I don't know where you're sitting out there, Ash, but like I do like the
I'm
second
right here,
part. I like the second part more than the first. I mean, the first was build up. We had to learn Marley, but I do think this one is ranking in like, I don't know. It's so hard to rank these, dude. Like even when I say something
is.
isn't my favorite, it's still good.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
still
that's
up
like
there.
there's no there's no bad blood there. I just think that we are getting close to the end, and we did have a lot to tie up. So like when we get answers consecutively back to back, it feels really fast paced, and maybe that's why it's not hitting quite as hard as like a season 3 part 2 where it was huge build up for one reveal.
Yeah.
But,
for the record, I really like Annie.
Oh no!
I just didn't like. I just thought Wit did her Titan so much better.
Yeah, I could see that, but at the same time too, like her Titan was. I was watching clips on Instagram.
Just Annie.
Yes,
just Annie.
Just Annie. And she was a lot more ferocious, and I think that's where like it almost comes into where even now the Titans going back to not just Annie but Reiner.
Yeah.
In the first part where we really got him, and going into this part, with the introduction of CG, I think what they're doing a lot is they're doing a lot of mocap, to where they're getting a lot more movements that are like nuanced to like humans, to where with the other animation they weren't doing that. So it's like you see a lot of like fast slaps and things like that, to where
I'm gonna need those fast slaps.
I know. I was watching
fast slap compilation.
Somebody doing a reenactment of the whole Annie's kind of like first appearance when she's fighting, and when she's just like slapping scouts out of the air. You know what I mean? And going into that now, like we really don't get that because they're more than likely just having, okay, we need you to act like you're slapping somebody right now, and you're getting somebody trying to pretend to do it instead of like somebody animating and being like, oh, this is how it is.
Yeah. Damn. Man. Yeah, I do miss Wit, dude. I do miss Wit. I wish it was still here, but what can you do, dude? We wouldn't have had this without Mappa, so hey. I did see though, what about favorite episodes of this season? Are we saying part 1 and part 2 or just part 2?
I think it's just part 2.
What is your favorite episode of part 2? Oh man, part 2.
Let's see here.
Okay, let's see.
We're looking at all the thumbnails.
Judgment, sneak attack. Okay, yeah. So this was the beginning. So we started off the season with the battle right off the bat, with Peak, Galliard. Yeah, dude, this battle was pretty intense, huh? Two Brothers. Oh yeah, Two Brothers was good. Memories of the Future.
I think Memories of the Future is gonna have to be my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a mix of because like these two kind of intertwine.
Yeah.
Memories of the Future and From You 2,000 years ago. I mean, yeah, those two episodes were like on par with me of almost any Attack on Titan episode. I think it was so good, with Grisha, Aaron, Zeke being there. Oh, it was heartbreaking, man. It was so fucking so good, dude. Those two are Attack on Titan has such good fucking peaks. Multiple peaks, but yeah. I'll shout out respectively to Shadis. I mean, I do gotta say,
yes.
you know, that was up there too. I think he had a great end, but yeah.
Yeah, Thaw.
Thaw, of course. Yeah, the last 2 seconds of Thaw was really great. Mikasa's like,
Episode 8 is the worst for me, part 2. What was episode 8? Which one was that?
Dude, it's so hard with these numbers like this.
The one with Connie? Is that 8?
Hold on. This was above and below was the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pride.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Pride was
that
bomb, dude. That was with Connie, right?
Connie and his mom, right? Feeding Falco.
I think so.
Or like attempting to.
Yeah.
Or is that the start of, what do you call it? Is that the start of the Alliance?
Oh, I think it's the start of the Alliance because this next one is when we're in the woods and we're talking things out.
Did you read the
I
description?
Love that it's the one before that one and that one, right?
Yeah. Oh, this program
so we're
contains
trying to...
graphic adult themes. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's okay. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
See, a banger episode. Really enjoyed this. I hope 3 of you guys stream more often. Yes, we really tried, man. We have so much videos to watch, but this is always fun, man. I love getting on here. Also, when is the next Elden Ring stream? Ooh,
When is the next Elden
I
Scrolls?
don't know. I beat the game, so I don't know, man.
Did you?
I'm just chilling now. Yeah, we beat it. We're happy, dude.
Cool.
We're done. So I don't know. Maybe we get Mustache to play it. I would love to see a Mustache plays Dark Souls for the first time. I would say Ash, but Ash gets really bad motion sickness.
Oh yeah,
and,
you're gonna be watching a stream of me just throwing up for.
Stache rage, dude. You would rage because you're raging at that fucking.
I beat it.
Skateboarding?
So fuck that game.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So fuck that game. But no, we'll be on here for sure. Maybe next week if we can get that tier list hunkered down. I'll for sure get that on here next week.
Yeah, well, I've been playing Ghostwire Tokyo. If you haven't checked out the stream, that's very fun.
I've been playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So
Started a new island.
Something with not a lot of movement.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting Kirby.
Yeah, the Kirby streams.
Real tough guy stuff.
I'm playing Animal Crossing right now. Chambers.
Woo-woo.
Shout out. Yeah, I would say though that was the best animation wise though. Yeah, Trader was pretty fucking good. Retrospective was pretty fucking good. It's been a good season. It's been fun. I just think also I feel like maybe going along with our saying season 3 was peak was because that was when we started we started the show and we were able to binge it. That was our life. That was when the channel really blew up and that was our lives was watching Attack on Titan. Every time we got together, we were watching Attack on Titan. So when we were able just to binge all the way through to season 3 part 2.
Dude, I totally forgot about that.
And then we had a year break here. So I think that season 4 just kind of we were just so used to having them back to back that it did suffer maybe a little bit from just our long break for once because we were hyped. We were beyond hyped on Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I remember us telling people that we every time we watch it, we would binge watch, and then it got to be a theme where it's people could tell that we had binge watched 5 episodes that day because I was just depressed. There was no life in me anymore.
Yeah,
they were give Ash a break.
I remember that people were mad at us because we binge watched 8, and they were you guys should not have done this. I could tell I could tell you were exhausted, and hey man, what do you want?
We really liked it, but
yeah, we wanted to finish. We wanted to finish it, man. Yeah. So I think having this year between part 1 and then another year between part 2, it's I think it's understandable that we just came into it a little less hyped, but we're still hyped.
Yeah, we also got we got shit on at the beginning.
Yeah,
remember?
in the part 1, yeah, it was just of Attack on Titan in general?
Yeah, because me and Andrew always joke around, and then, you try to, rein us in to, get us to be a little bit more serious, but when me and Andrew are fucking off, we're, fucking off.
Yeah.
And people were take it serious!
Season 1 was rough. We were fucking around a lot, Season 1. Shout out to everybody that stuck with us, man. Season 1, we were fucking off, man. We were fucking off. I remember you guys were emotionally drained while watching Midnight Sun. Yeah, Midnight Sun was the end of the binge.
Midnight Sun.
That's the Irwin decision.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was the end of our binging session, and we were just absolutely drained. Absolutely fucking drained, dude. That was insane.
Yeah.
Cha, dodging bans. Ooh, Cha, act right in here, man. Oh, don't make me. Don't make me, Cha. Don't make me. Anything else you want to discuss about the season? Chat, feel free to ask us questions as well. Part of the reason why we didn't have a talk on Titan is because this was answering the questions for us this season.
Yeah.
And a big thing with the Attack on Titans have been theories and us coming up with what's going to happen, and they've been telling us what's going to happen.
Very true.
And
this is every episode we just get more reveals.
More reveals, yeah. So it's a little harder to just I don't know. Our end discussions were pretty thorough with what we got out of it, and that was it. So it was a little harder to actually have them. Sorry, what's up to one? Hey, whole squad here. I ain't see the episode yet, so I'm gonna head out before I get spoiled. But want to say what's up. Thanks, Jordan. This will be uploaded later, for sure on YouTube. How do you think it's gonna end? Okay, now we got some questions in. Okay, how do you think it's gonna end? I think that Ash. I think it's the duo. I forgot who even came up with that at this point, but I do think the Game of Thrones theory is still happening.
Oh, yeah.
I do think the Game of Thrones theory is still happening.
Yeah.
Especially with just how much the Mikasa growth this season, right? I think Mikasa has always been used as just a badass character who's very dead inside. I don't know, like no personality. I mean, she fucks shit up. She saves Eren, and that's it. But this season, you really start seeing that she's questioning herself, questioning why she does this.
Yeah, like even this episode, she's like, "What was it that I saw in him?" Like,
Yeah.
like past tense, like
Mm-hmm.
saw.
And so it's great. I think that she is. I think it's going to come full circle. I think that she is going to have to either take Eren out. She's either taking Eren out or she is talking sense into. I think Mikasa is definitely the key to this, though.
I love that Annie keeps pressing the question.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
if it comes down to it, you won't be able to, but will you allow me to take him out?
Yeah, exactly.
And there's never an answer.
But-
So like,
And like, would she let somebody else take him out though? I feel like if
Yeah.
she's gonna do it, like if somebody's gonna kill Eren,
It's gonna
she's
have to
gonna
be
do
her,
it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
loves him, obviously.
I just don't
that's
know
what I
at
think.
what point.
Yeah, because how do we get close to him?
I don't know, man. Maybe the two, Mikasa and Levi. If he's
Ooh, yeah.
if he's down.
He's kind of fucked though, huh? We have to
Yeah.
see what shape he's in. But
I was so excited at the beginning of this episode. I was like, "Oh, he looks good. It's good to see him up and going." And you're like, "It's a flashback."
yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sticking with that though. I think Mikasa is definitely the key here. I think our boy Armin, I gotta say, we'll talk about it in the tier list too, but like, man, he's just seeming less important as the story goes on. It sucks.
Who?
'Cause Armin.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I
it's just
mean,
there's no place in the world for him, you know? I don't
we're
know.
never gonna see his Titan.
Not other than the one time he transformed. We're never gonna see it again.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see it again.
Like,
I don't think he wants to. He isn't. I don't think he's down with that shit, man. You know, our boy Armin's a good boy. All right, I'm behind here. What do you feel about the animation for part 2? Do you think it's better than part 1? Yes. Short answer, yes. I think that Mappa had a little bit more time to animate it. I thought some of the faster like ODM scenes was great. How you feel about it, Ash?
sorry, I was reading the other. I saw Annie a real ass fool. Sorry, what was the question? What?
Was it better than part 1? The animation wise. Part 1 being like the first 17 episodes.
Do I think the second part was better or
Better
was...
animated.
I think I liked the first part better.
Animated?
Yeah.
Really? I thought some of the Titans looked janky in that beginning part.
Oh, well, if we're talking about Titans, I did not like Eren's.
Oh yeah.
But if we're just talking general, like,
General?
you know, whatever.
They were close, honestly. It was like the style didn't change much.
Yeah.
It was close. What do you think, Stache?
Hmm.
I think they were fairly close, but the second part had like some flexes.
I'm gonna say part 2 had some very good shining moments for the animation. I think we get some good stuff, especially when going into the effects that were used in the Vision of the Paths.
Yeah.
You know,
Paths, yeah.
but that's not necessarily something that like we see in part 1, so it's hard to compare.
Mm-hmm.
We do get some standout episodes like Thaw shows peak animation at the last minute.
Yeah. And all those episodes Flock was in, his hair looked even
Flock,
glossier than normal.
I think Flock really shows how bad the animation gets, and I think those are some of the worst parts for the animation. I think
Flock looks like he's been working out to me, man. He's looking in shape. He's looking bigger,
he
buffer
looks
than ever.
like he probably works out by lifting a wet noodle. But if that works for him, I guess
A wet noodle is heavier than a dry noodle.
Oh, it does have the wetness
Has
in
the
there.
wetness
so
weight.
Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
I
man.
feel like I
Okay.
need to justify my choice for part 1, okay?
Okay.
2 reasons, right? There was the, reflection that Levi had where he was just kind of talking to himself and just being, like, just having a full-on, like, mental breakdown and just having this monologue. I think it was, Savagery I think that's one reason. Second reason is Megamind Pixis. That's it.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, that's all. I mean,
It brought me a lot of joy.
Megamind Pixis was the reason why I thought part 2 was better animated, because his head was so fucking humongous,
Yes!
dude.
Yes.
It was so fucking huge.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to catch up with chat here to see if there's any more questions.
Okay.
So give me a second. Stache, if you see something too, go ahead and
I'm trying to watch.
shout it, dude.
Should I get on there on mine?
Keep
And-
talking though, you guys. I'm happy we could interact here. But yeah. Go.
Oh, how did you guys feel about the rumbling? With the animation of it.
And this one?
Yes.
Is that great? It was awesome, dude. The sky, the like gloomy like way you said it looked too. I think you pointed it out
Yeah.
right away. Looked fucking sick, dude. The colors, the bombs they shot in the air and just like floating down. I love when animes do that. I think we just watched 86. And they
where,
did the
like,
same thing like
yeah,
when they shoot
like
a shitload
GoPro
of
shots.
things. Yeah, bro. I love when they do that shit. And that looked clean. So, how do you feel about the rumbling in general? How do you feel about that being the end game?
Genocide is wrong. I don't know why I have to keep telling you.
No, how do you feel? 'Cause I think it's
So,
great.
the rumbling as a theory, though, how do you really feel about it?
I hope he squishes them fucking even harder, dude.
Oh, man.
But no, how do you feel about that being like the world ender though? Do you like that? Do you like the idea of just like this is the end game of Attack on Titan? Do you like that?
To me, I see it working. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time, from like an Attack on Titan standpoint, I also feel like it's very not weak, but it almost feels a little missed. Like I feel like it should have been more of like a gruesome talk, if anything. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like as heavy as the talks get in Attack on Titan, I feel like that's something that would have almost worked more.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, being what it is, does a talk at the very end episode really get people like, fuck yeah, bro, I love that red table talk in the last episode.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
definitely not. I think it's cool. I think the rumbling's a pretty cool idea. I like animes that kind of end with this complete world
Yeah.
destruction.
I know you do.
Some of my favorites end up just like destroying the entire world. So I do like the path it's taking. But obviously, our group doesn't want this to happen. So I don't think it's going to get completed. I don't know how we're stopping.
I think it's a wild concept.
Yeah.
Just like, if you, like, have you ever tried to explain Attack on Titan to people that don't watch anime? Like,
Yeah.
I was with my parents the other day. I was trying to explain to them, like, what the fuck was that? Because my fucking, like, 5-year-old nephew was like, my 5-year-old nephew walked up to me and said, you should really watch Attack on Titan. It's a really good show. And I looked at him like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Little man, you watched like one episode, dude.
Go
Get
watch
out here.
Hamtaro.
Yeah, seriously, you fucking. So I had to like explain all this stuff to my parents. Like, yo, there's like fucking genocide and shit like going on. Like this 5-year-old kid doesn't need to know.
Don't let him watch it.
But like I was trying to explain like, I was also trying to explain Netero from Hunter x Hunter and why I love him so much, and my parents are like, okay. But my mom was actually down to watch Attack on Titan. So that's cool.
Yeah, I think
My
I know
mom
a lot
would
of
really
people
fuck
like
with
it,
Attack
yeah.
on Titan.
favorite Titan design.
I don't know. What are you doing over there, dude?
It's like, I was like letting you have this one more so if you want.
Oh, yeah.
I know your eyes are a little. My favorite Titan design.
I'm moving it closer to me, dude. I'm fine. Call out that
Well,
5-year-old.
I know Mustache's.
Uh,
Zeke's? Oh wait, Zeke's or Annie's?
Annie.
Oh, okay. Not even close. That was like no love for the boy Zeke.
I will say, like, going into it, we do get, like, the view of Aaron's Titan, like, when he does initially transform.
Yeah.
But I think, if anything, it's probably a very close 1-2 with Annie and Colossal. Or we'll say female and Colossal.
Yeah.
Just because I really do like the kind of exposed, like, muscular.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
of those two.
And he actually does have a sick design.
But I was gonna say another one. But I also do like. I liked the way Falco's looked in the manga.
Oh.
I'm less of a fan of it how it looks in the anime, but yeah.
It could be my hot take, but I thought Falco looked pretty lame, honestly. I thought it was pretty okay when I first saw it.
Falco's design was lame sauce. Dude.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of lame.
Yeah.
I think that I'm picking Armored Titan or like Aaron's Titan if I have to pick a favorite. I really like their designs.
I'm gonna go with, and I wanted to say it before I started reading this, and I was like, fuck yeah, Peak.
Oh yeah.
I like Peak and I like Annie.
Okay.
So,
Peaks is the weirdest. I feel like Peaks is the weirdest.
Especially because like, like
She's
the
the
fact that she can
weirdest.
talk too, and like the fact that when she does it, she's like in Titan form for so long that like when she goes back, she still has to walk on all fours, like still just out of habit.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool.
It's cool too, like thinking about the medical aspect of it, because you know that when they're in their Titan form, they're not necessarily like moving their real body.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, when Peak, who's been in her cart form for so long, her muscles almost are gonna have like atrophy a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's always very much like energy drained when she comes out of that form.
Yeah.
Thank
And I'm
you,
being 100% serious that I like Peak.
Bipedal supremacy.
Yeah, bipedal supremacy. Thank you, Ash. That is like, I feel like, yeah, her Titan is very overlooked. I don't think of that Titan as the best one, but I could respect it.
Oh,
I
and
can
we
respect
we want a confirmation. Which Aaron form? Technically, I think we've gotten 3 now?
Yeah.
Because we have the initial first
I
season.
like this one. No, I like this one.
The
The dinosaur one, because I called dinosaurs
oh my god.
way back in the day. I
No.
said we're getting a dinosaur Titan. And look at that motherfucker go.
Did you imagine a dinosaur with the head of Kid Rock though?
And
I didn't.
Is this the future that you wanted?
But I'll take it.
they
No,
need
it's
to
not,
give
but I'll
him
take
the
it.
stupid flat brim
Yes,
hat.
yes. I want him to look like Fred Durst instead. Dude,
Oh,
but
no. Backwards
that
hat?
backwards hat.
Yeah.
Coming through rumbling.
I don't know. Speaking of speaking of just the idea of rumbling, every single episode, I literally want to say it, but I never do because I always feel like it's going to be the one time that I get called out for saying something stupid, is the idea of, like, all of us know Badlands Chugs.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, every time I think about it, I'm just thinking of, like, Badlands just being like, rumbling the world, one Titan at a time.
Oh, yeah. One Titan at a time. Donald, please. Oh, what's he doing? Oh. He being alright?
No, yeah, he's good. He said, but they tried speakers with the Smash Mouth music.
Oh, damn, the callback.
I know, callback to Smash Mouth.
I love it, dude. That was season 1. That was Titan season 1.
I would say season 1, season 2.
You
because
guys
both of those.
Stop, dude. Every episode I was editing it, I'd be like, fuck, man. They did another fucking
Smash Mouth,
Smash Mouth song, and I was like, you and Ash would just be fucking going off.
I will say, like, some of those times were so good. Not, like, they were very exhausting having to go through, like, the episodes, like Ash had said. But sometimes they were some of the most fun. And just because we had no almost responsibility for anything.
We didn't, yeah.
So
the
we
channel
were
was
just
smaller.
like, yeah, just watching them, whatever, getting to the end and just fucking off.
Yeah,
Like,
we didn't think that many people were gonna
Yeah.
watch them,
Yeah.
and we were just like, let's have fun. Yeah.
And people were like, fuck you for having fun.
I don't want to see those smiles.
Someone said that your smile was like,
Oh yeah, they were like, why does he smile so much? What was it?
I think they called you
forgot.
like disgusting
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
because I was smiling during like somebody getting smashed or something like crumbled. Not Either way, I smile a lot. Best death. I saw this question a while back. Best death of Attack on Titan thus far.
Flock in the ship.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
I'm telling you, I'm.
Well, you spoiling for me?
No, I'm telling you, my deepest dream is that propeller blade into his pelvic bone, dude.
I'm picking the best death. I mean, this one's easy to me. Shadis went out like a G, but Erwin, come on, dude, the death ride into the fucking Erwin. I think Ash is picking Erwin too. I don't think that's even like.
That's the first thing that came to my head, but I'm trying to figure out something that's like, a little less fucking typical of me. Because every single time everyone's like asks me a question, Erwin, that's it. What would Erwin Smith do?
You know, in all seriousness, I gotta say Marco.
Yeah, as in terms of like importance, Marco
that was
had a great,
pivotal.
Yeah, it was a great death, and him screaming. Yeah, like the words sticking with Reiner, and
I'd have to go with that one.
That was pretty good.
Followed closely by Erwin.
Yeah, I'm figuring Erwin, man. Because you don't have best deaths here. They're like sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like those are two that are
the
like
best deaths are the ones that mean something.
Yeah, exactly.
What's your favorite OST?
Dude, I honestly don't know the names of Titan OSTs. I'm not even gonna lie. But the one that they played today is like the classic one with the girl going. That one.
I like that one, but I like your version of it.
Yeah.
But I don't know the names. I know people love the OSTs, man, but I don't know the names.
I gotta say for me, season 4, part 1, and song. I actually have that one on my liked music. The one that I told you was like very Tokyo Ghoulish.
Oh yeah.
What's
it called?
Here, I can probably.
Yeah, no, yeah. Season 2, the end of season 2's is one of my favorites. The creepy where you get all the images of what we now saw, which was like like
the history one.
Yeah, the kids eating Ymir. I thought the song was so creepy, and it was so good. I love that song a lot, actually.
Yeah.
And the rumbling was actually hard as fuck, man.
Honestly?
I still take it back for the OPED reaction.
Yeah.
Because I think that song is good.
We listened to the full song, and it was like, damn, there's so many parts of the song that should have been put into the show. Like, it was it's so good.
Yeah. Oh, Grish's death was actually really good too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Grish's death was vital, honestly. Let's see. Stache listening to AOT music? Favorite OP? Dude, you know what? I got a hot take because I don't think anybody really likes it. I like season 1's opening maybe the best. No, actually, fuck that. I like season 3, part 1 opening the best. Season 3, part 1, when Eren was in the clouds. Very retrospective kind of thing. Not as hard as any of the other Attack on Titan music. Very introspective.
I think it could be the same one I'm thinking of. The one by Yoshiki, the piano one. Yeah.
Oh, Kenny's death. That's a good.
Kenny's death is good too.
That's a good point. Damn.
Yeah, that sounds so fucking good. And Kenny's death though, yeah. So many good, man. It's sad that Attack on Titan's ending. So many good moments for the channel, for just moments in general. It's been fun, man. That's easy. Ash, if you could choose a Nen type, which one would you choose? I'm going with Manipulator.
I think that an Enhancer would be really cool. That would be, or a Conjurer. Either one of those. But honestly, a Specialist would be sick so that I could kind of have a little bit of all of them.
I mean, yeah, that's like the
peak.
Yeah, that's like the cheating answer.
Yeah.
I'll be a Specialist so I could just fucking do everything.
But I think that Kurapika being a Conjurer?
Yeah, I think so.
Conjurer. And then being a Specialist when his eyes are red. I think that's so cool. But I think that he really what? What?
No, I'm listening to you.
You're smiling
it's because Mario, he's suddenly
Q&A.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of gone off the rails. We'll get back to Attack on Titan eventually.
Yeah, but an Enhancer or a Conjurer would be sick.
Hell yeah.
Or just a Specialist.
Yeah. Specialist is
just having Nen just in general.
Yeah, if Nen just
sick.
exists, it would be pretty sick, man. It'd be pretty fucking sick. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, whatever. We'll stay on for another 15, 20. It's getting late. I gotta edit Attack on Titan still. So any last questions, comments? We could comment on anything. I think we're kind of like I said, it's kind of like this season gave us a lot of answers. So there's not a lot of predicting going forward here, other than we know our crew needs to get to Aaron, and he needs to stop him. So let's see, man.
I need an unironic answer. I would give Attack on Titan maybe high 7 to low 8.
As a whole, because I'm sure there's different seasons that you would rate different. It's hard to rate a whole.
I would definitely rate season 1 the lowest.
Yeah.
And probably season 2 just after that. Like, I would say the more they go on, the higher they probably get.
Yeah. When will 86 content drop? On Patreon, we're getting 3 episodes this month. On YouTube, I got another one this week. But they're kind of just going to be fill-ins for a little bit on YouTube until I am not too tired to do extra episodes for YouTube. And next season we have Love is War, and Spy Fam starting. Spy Fam, is the underdog for me because I just have no idea about it. It needs to win me over, you know.
I'm gonna be real.
It needs to win me over.
This is gonna be a hot take right now. I got this hot take.
Yeah,
and it's burning my hands right now.
Burning my hands.
Spy Family to me,
doesn't
look very good. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not very hopeful with it. Everyone's like,
it's great. It's great. Yeah.
It's gonna be so good, and I'm just like,
hey, Mario says it's a ton of fun. Mario doesn't miss too often.
That's the only thing that's keeping me okay with watching it.
I think Ash will love it though.
All right.
It's definitely
Mario
something that
said so.
isn't as, from what it is at face value, it's more. It's definitely more.
Okay.
Favorite Straw Hat currently.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Flock is Flock is the best strat. That is true. I missed a good opportunity. Hey, he is in the sea right now. He is in the sea.
Oh my God.
He might get picked up by Luffy.
I've heard that he's been in the sea about 10 times in the last hour, dude. He's in the fucking sea, dude.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. My boy's a mermaid. Tony will always be. All right, we're off the rails here.
Yeah.
All right,
guys. It's been a long day.
Yes, it has.
The reaction will probably be up in like hour and a half ish.
He said Drank went to his high school. Drank
went to my high school. Fun fact, Drake went to, is that real though? For a year? Damn. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Was he in the wheelchair?
Man.
All right, yeah. Thank you guys for dropping by.
Yes.
Shout out. We got some things planned, man. I got this Hot Ones packet. I got this Hot Ones thing just waiting for us.
I know.
We haven't had time to stream, but we're gonna do a Hot Ones challenge maybe with something, and then the Attack on Titan tier list. We'll do a One Piece tier list. It'll be fun. We'll get together more often. I do like hanging out with everybody. It's real fun. So.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out, guys. We will see you soon. Farewell.